I became a born-again Christian in 1988. I used to sing in rock and roll bands, bar bands, garage bands. And when this spiritual change happened in my life, I totally abandoned music. Because music had been like a god to me, I felt like. And I felt like I just needed to get away from music for a while. I thought for good, but God had other plans. So I immersed myself in the Bible and just started to really read the Bible, cover to cover, over and over. And after about a year or so, I felt like God was giving me clear indication, much to my surprise, to get involved in music again. So I started writing these parodies to teach myself both Bible verses and Bible stories and how to play guitar at the same time. In 1990, I started doing it at a Bible study, and one day Carl Messner came in, and he liked what he heard, and he said we should get together and jam. And so we did, and we became friends, and we acquired some other musicians along the way and just would do impromptu jam sessions once or twice a week. We didn't know how the people would receive the parodies, but they loved them. And that's when we needed to get a name. We called ourselves ApologetiX. It means the defense of the Christian faith. We like that name because you could say the ApologetiX. It sounded like an oldies kind of a group, and we do old stuff. Or you could say ApologetiX, and it sounded like a modern group. Stuck a big X on the end in case anybody else had ever used it before. And we liked it because it started with A, too. So it's right near the top of all the alphabetical lists, right after ABBA and before Audio Adrenaline. You know, music is such an effective way to reach people. Most of us, everybody I know, learned their alphabet through a parody. ABCs, the ABC song is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, if you think about it. It's also Ba Ba Black Sheep. You know, you can say A, B, C, D, little star, yes sir, 3 bags full. You know, it's the same melody. Music's an excellent way to teach. I grew up listening to something called Schoolhouse Rocks, multiplication rock, grammar rock, America Rocks. We learned the preamble to the Constitution. We learned our multiplication tables through music. It's an excellent way to learn. And parody is very popular in American culture specifically. Mad Magazine's been around for 50 years. Saturday Night Live's been around for 30 years. Weird Al Yankovic's been around for 25 years. And parody itself has been around for about at least 2,500 years, since the time of ancient Greece. It's an excellent way to reach people. And the famed theologian Mary Poppins said this a long time ago. She said, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Humor disarms people. How much more if we have a little bit of humor, open it up, and then comes the living and active Word of God that doesn't come back void. It's like putting a torpedo into the Death Star.